Here we go again. So on this next topic, we're gonna take a look at food contact surfaces. So some of the things that we look at when we're looking at food contact surfaces, and some of you identified these as zone 1, but we look at, basically read some of that on my list. I look at conveyor belts as a food contact surfaces, cracks on them. If they are metal chain, obviously, you know, the little nooks and crannies where people, you know, those are hard to scrubs, as you know. We look at things that are fraying, you know, as you see fibers coming apart. You know, we identify those as a potential source. Containers, bins, tubs. So these are the type of, you know, equipment per se that you have to be moving products in that are, you know, you're putting your raw materials in. We take a look at that SSOP, you know, ATP swabbing as part of that, obviously, and also getting them on the Listeria swabbing schedule to take a look at those wheels and tires and things like that when it comes to that bins and tubs. Some of them are rollaways, choppers, blenders, mixers, obviously utensils, and food contact surfaces. We also identify them, also gloves. And we look at those as cross-contamination risk, because these things are being passed on from one person to the other, and they're being handled in such a way that you have close proximity to different zones, and are they crossing over from one section to the next. Other one as well are your bins designated for disposal for like overruns, basically trash. These are materials that, you know, you did a run and it didn't work out, and get it tossed out. So a lot of facility, they color code them as black bins or red bins. Red meaning do not touch, do not go, right? So it all depends on your process. So we also take a look at the way those are handled. A lot of the time we see those bins, they're sitting on the floor. They're being, you know, kicked around, moved around by, you know, with your feet. You know, people tend not to bend over and put things into that. But then you look at that part of it as it's being handled or being moved. You know, did that person touch it? Are they going to go through their hand washing program again and replace their gloves? So we tend to pay attention to that, what they're touching. We frown upon it, but you know, sometimes it's part of their process. And we look at SSOPs, right? Again, it's another sanitation observation where you work with sanitation and taking a look at how you're doing those sanitation protocols. And we always recommend for them to be added on the swabbing schedule for verification. All right. Thanks again, and we'll go to the next topic.